Hi, my day hasn't quite gone as I planned, but it's actually not been a bad day. It's misty here. I am on day 3 of cycle 1 of chemo, and today I start doing my injections to boost my white blood cell count. So I'm just getting ready to do that. I was planning on doing it earlier in the day. It's almost 2:30 right now, but I had a productive morning. I stripped the bed and put the sheets in the wash. Made myself a protein smoothie and kind of relaxed for a little bit. And then I made I don't know, some sort of egg breakfast thing. It was potatoes and veggies and eggs with a little bit of cheese on it. It was very good and hearty breakfast. And I also made a crock pot dinner for supper so that it was over and done with. And before I even got that all cleaned up, I was ready for a nap. So about 11 o'clock I laid down for a nap, and I mostly slept till 2, so I had pretty much a 3-hour nap. Oops, sorry, I was doing alcohol on where I'm going to do my injection. Now I have to let it dry. I don't know if I can show that on here, but I wanted to talk about it anyways, and hopefully talking about it will help with the anxiety. I practiced at the hospital and felt pretty good about it when I left. So this is the first one I'm doing at home, so I will give it a go here and let you know how it goes. Oops, wrong direction. I was going to show. So I did put it in, and a little bit has leaked out. I don't know if that's okay. I hope it's fine. It's my first time. It was scary, but I did it, and it worked. When I was at the hospital practicing, I just have some pressure on it right now with gauze. I talked the lady. Well, how it first started is they use this practice square that's like skin, and you clean it and hold the skin in the position that you need it in so it's taut so the needle can go in easily, and press the needle in, and you can inject the saline in the practice needles into that little practice gadget thing. Did that. And then I asked the nurse if I could practice injecting myself, because I was thinking that the poking of the needle would be the scary part. And it is. And it was scary again to do it. At the hospital, I put it in and I said to her, "Oh, I don't need to inject the saline. I think I'll be okay with that part." And when doing this for the first real time, I put the needle in, I pressed through, powered through on that, got it in, and then the idea of squeezing the needle in was a bit scary, but I just didn't allow myself the time to I guess think about it, because the more I think about it, the more it'll get built up in my mind. I just hurried up and got it done, and that would have been the first time I felt the retraction of these needles. They retract into themselves. There's a spring in it, so as soon as you let go of this part, the needle at this end goes right back in. So there's nothing poking out. That's a good safety. But that spring in there was a little bit, I was worried that if I let it go too fast, it would kind of go boing and hurt. But so I released it slowly, and it all went well. And actually, I moved the gauze to show you guys the needle, and I don't even see the hole for where I put it in. So that was awesome. I did a good job. Yay me, I did it. I think I have to do 6 of these, so I have 5 more days of it, and then, yeah, it says 5 days, and then I don't need to do them again until I start the next cycle, so that's good. It was a success. I'm relieved and happy, and I'm glad that's done. I think the anticipation of it was probably worse than actually doing it, and I would imagine when I do it tomorrow, I'll have a little bit of anxiety, but I'll be fine. The other thing that I had planned for today is, I just remembered something. Darn it all. I got the sheets in the dryer. If I don't get the bed made, Troy is quite happy to help me with that. But what I just remembered is I need to go set the automatic watering trough up, the portable one for the steers, so that we don't have to go down there and refill the tank multiple times a day. It saves us a lot of work. So I will get ready and go do that. I think I see a caterpillar crawling across the living room floor. Guess I'm gonna go get rid of that thing too. Oh, I was doing some research earlier, if looking up stuff on Google is considered research, and their cycles can last 3 to 6 years. It can take that long for them to basically wipe themselves out with their own bad germs or bacteria that is toxic to themselves. So hopefully ours is only on the 3-year range instead of the 6-year range. I'm noticing many places around our little acreage where there's almost no leaves on the trees. Oh, my driveway jingle's ringing, so I gotta go see what that's all about. All right, talk again soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Hi, this is the end of day 3, cycle 1 of chemo treatments. My name is Misty. I was diagnosed with low ER, negative PR, and negative HR2, and then it went on for an onco type testing, and it come back as triple negative. So I'm not fully sure on what the plan is. I think it's going to be kind of a combination of both diagnoses. So for now, I've had the surgery. I had a partial mastectomy, and now I am starting the chemo phase of it. As I said, it's day 3. Today I started the injection for the white blood cell booster. It was earlier in this video. Basically everything, my very short list of to-do stuff today, I managed to get it all done. Made myself a proper breakfast and got supper ready early in the day in case I was tired. I did go and set up the water trough, finished making the bed, had a good shower, and no, it's awesome. Feel really good going to bed tonight. I will show some more pictures of the caterpillars. They're getting worse and worse and worse. They have the trees just about stripped in just a matter of a couple of days. It's just unbelievable. I also have a few pictures of where they put the IV in for the chemo infusion. The first 3 are tries that didn't work out, and then the last one was the successful one, and there's hardly a bruise there at all. So I'll show that. If you don't want to look at that, just skip ahead or close your eyes. It's not real pretty, but it doesn't hurt or anything. If anybody has any tips on how to get that healed up in 2 weeks so that my arm is ready for the next cycle, that would be very helpful. All right, well, I'm off to bed, gonna have a good sleep, and tomorrow I plan to have another great day and another day of not needing to use the bucket. That is a big win in my books. All right, thanks. Talk to you guys again soon. Bye.